Evening, everybody. I think we're live. How's everybody been? I was about to say happy Thursday, but it isn't. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Debbie Moore, and for those people who haven't been on my show before, I have got a fabulous craft along for tonight's show. We do it normally every Thursday of the first week of the month. However, I know today's not Thursday. Before you all say it's Friday, I had to swap it because I was doing a presentation in London and I couldn't get back in time. You know what it's like driving back from London, it takes forever. Anyway, I'm here now and I can see that, loads of you sending me loads of loves, thank you, and hugs. It was a tough week last week, and as you know, I have been trying to get better. I have a few cracked ribs and fluid on my lungs, so I still sound like I have a little bit of a cold, but I'm doing better. I've had a good week. I've had a manic week. It's almost like, Debbie's had a couple of days off last week. She needs to do extra this week. And that's what it's been like this week. So I'm super excited for tonight. And as you can tell, I'm hyper as well. So, oh my goodness, let's see who's joining us. I've got people over YouTube and over on the Facebook page. So let's have a look. I've got Heather. I've got Shadia from Canada. I have got John. I've got Harry and Tina. Kim, and Kim said, I hope all is okay. Yes, I'm doing okay. It was, honestly, if anybody's never had cracked ribs before, don't get it. It is so hard and it's painful, especially when you're breathing and you can't move things. Do you know the worst thing is trying to put on boots because you're you're meant to pull, but it hurts when you pull. And if anybody's had broken ribs or cracked ribs before, you'll know exactly what I mean. And also sneezing is horrible. I've got Joe saying hi. I've got Anne. I've got Beverly saying hope you're feeling better and hope evening everybody. Hope you're all well. Yes, I hope you're all well as well. I've got Sue. I've got Victoria. I've got Carol, Janet. I've got another Michelle. Shadia says, good evening, Debbie and Debbie. It feels like it has been forever. Oh my word, glad to see you. Well, Shadia, I've only missed 1 week. And remember I said Dave was going to take me away for a few days? We didn't do that because I wasn't feeling well. So we ended up just taking some time off and for me just to take it easy. And obviously, as you're aware, it was my mum's anniversary death, 3 years. And it really hit me hard last week. So, and I do not know where the time's gone. So thank you for all those beautiful comments on Facebook. I am going to be replying to them all, and I've started. I'm hoping to get them all replied to this weekend, but thank you, and thank you for all your love. I really do appreciate it. I've got Margaret saying hi. I have got Annetta. I've got Suzanne. I've got Margaret. I've got Alice. I've got Vanessa over the States saying hello. Gonna try and craft along while traveling in my motorhome to New Mexico. Don't know how that is going to go. Vanessa, you know what? You make me smile every single time. You're amazing. Okay, I love to hear all your different travels, but yes, I hope you can do the craft along and you've downloaded your freebies. If you haven't, we will put the link on in a bit and you can just download it. I've got Philippa saying, hello, all you beautiful crafters. I hope your ribs are bearing up. They are, but Philippa, I am my own worst enemy, honestly. I thought, I'm doing better, I'm okay, and I rushed around things, and then honestly, what was it? What day was it? Tuesday. I thought, Dave says, are you feeling much better? I'm like, yes, I think they're all mend, How many weeks is it? It's now been 4 weeks. The doctor did say around 7 weeks, it will take 6 to 7 weeks. And I was like, yes, I feel really much better. And then I leant on that side because it's this side that's the worst. And honestly, I was in pain so much from Tuesday. But it's because I'm impatient. I really am. I'm the most impatient person you'll ever meet. I've got Jane saying hi, Helen. I have got Diane, Victoria. Oh, Victoria says video sticking. Try and come out and come back in. Hopefully that works. I have got Edith over on YouTube saying, it wouldn't be you unless you're full of life and manic. We love you for it. Oh, Edith, thank you for that, okay? Because I know I am so manic and I'm glad that you like me how I am because I'm not going to change now. I have got a newbie over on YouTube. I think it's Despina. Hopefully I've said your name right. Saying, oh my God, Hello, hello. Well, hello back. I've also got Susan or Suzanne. Remind me, it's S. Anderson over on YouTube. Please let me know which one it is, or even Sue, whichever you prefer. She's saying hello, everybody. I have got, where are we? I have got Victoria. Deb's just brought me a drink, exactly, because I need to drink lots of liquid still. So I've got water and a lovely hot cup of tea. Because I was presenting yesterday and my voice is a little bit, I was going to say quiet, but I'm not really quiet, am I? Not as strong as usual. And I'm back on TV on Sunday, so I need to make sure I drink loads of fluids. I've got Dawn saying hi. I've got Doreen. I've got Mary saying good evening. This is my first time here and I'm so looking forward to it. Oh, Mary, you've picked the right time to join us for the first time. I'll get Dave to put the link on. Hopefully he can do that when he comes back. I think he's going to get his drink. But every first Facebook Live show of the month is normally a craft along. So you picked the right day for your first time. And I'm going to get Dave to put the link on if he can of the actual item that we're doing. So I'm just going to make sure Dave knows which one it is. It's that one there. And he's going to put the link for the printable download section, and you'll be able to download your free papers and craft along with me. The idea is we're going to be chatting for a bit, going to show you some new products, new in today's as well, and then we're going to do a craft along. You don't have to buy anything. You can just get yourself a cup of tea or a nice glass of wine or a gin and tonic, especially if it's pink gin, and just relax and watch me and have some fun. And it's a little lovely crafting community that I started, I think just when we went into lockdown, and we're going to continue. It's worldwide. We have loads of people. I mean, tonight might be a little bit quiet because normally I do it on a Thursday, but you know what? We're still going to have lots of fun. I have got Liz saying hi over on YouTube. Oh, and it's Suzanne. So hello, Suzanne, as well. I've got Kewa saying hi. I have got Nicola saying hi as well. Just printing the craft along. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you, Nicola. Marion says hi. Barbara. Oh, Janet says I've not been very good. I've got laryngitis, so not feeling good. Okay, Janet. Do you know what? Please look after your throat. You take things, well, I take my voice for granted all the time, but I keep losing it. You need to have loads of fluids and take it easy. Wow, we got Belinda saying hi. I have got Caroline, another Edith. I've got Angela saying hello. Hope you, everybody, Debbie, Dave, and everybody, hope you're all well. I've got Amanda. Wow, there's loads of you. Margaret, Cynthia. Cynthia says, thank the office, please, as they sorted my problem for me quickly and efficiently. Oh, Cynthia, I will. It is a bit manic up there in Darlington. I can say up there because I'm actually in the south of England. I don't know if anybody saw, Bella did her very first show on Hobby Maker, and so the girls are trying to get everything sorted out, and we've got the new Step into Spring coming into the office today, so I know it's crazy and those orders are being processed. So yeah, so I will pass that on, and if anybody's waiting for any replies with regard to admin, please be a little bit patient. Don't forget, I don't know if you know, but we don't open on a Wednesday. So we are catching up with all our admin. So if you're waiting for email replies or Facebook replies, they'll be with you very, very soon. I've got Alice saying hi. I've got Karen. Oh, Victoria says she didn't work. She went out and came back in and it didn't work. Is anybody else having issues, glitches or video glitches like Victoria? I have got, where am I? I've got Betty saying hi. I've got Shadia. I watched Bella on Hobby Maker with her creations. They are stunning. They are. They're actually going to be also available on Debbi More Designs. We're getting all that sorted out next week. And we're going to put the relinks of the shows and any new shows onto the Inspiration Hub on my website, which I'll go through a bit more detail later. I've got another newbie, Sharon, saying, hi, Debbie, first time watching. Well, I'm welcome to my crazy crafting party, Sharon. You're going to have lots of fun. You picked the right night. We're going to, I don't know if the link's been put on. I think Dave's sorting the link at the moment. And if you haven't downloaded your free papers, make sure you do. You can watch the show. You can craft along with me. We're going to be crafting along in about 45 minutes or so. And I'm going to show you some top techniques when it comes to the shaped cards that we're doing. Where am I? I have got, where are we? I've got another Carol saying hi. Hi everybody, hope you're well. I'm in agony here as my back has gone, so any help to ease it will be greatly appreciated, lol. Oh my goodness, Carol. All I could say is get comfy. From experience, for those people that don't know, I've got a bad back. Have had a bad back for about, where are we? Probably about 15 years since I had my accident, okay? And I have got 6 slip discs. And I have to be very, very careful. From my experience, you find, especially if you lie down either on the floor or flat on the couch, or if that, depending which part of your back has gone, have some paracetamols or Nurofen helps, depending which is best. And hopefully get comfortable and you can watch me and I can make you smile a little bit. And you need to take it easy. Hot beanie, hot water bottle works for me. But I know some people prefer it cold. I don't like the cold. But I hope you feel better very, very soon. Heather's put, good lad, Dave. Beer for you tonight. Yes, he will be very happy. He's getting it all sorted. I have got, Trish has joined us tonight. I haven't seen you in ages, Trish. She said, please, I can make one. Hiya, yes, you can make one. Just download. We're putting the link on for the free craft along papers to make a gorgeous aqua art deco lady. It should be on very, very soon. Sylvia says hello, looking forward to the show as usual. I've got Tina saying hi. I've got Denise saying hi. Debbie, how's your back? Good to catch you live. Well, Denise, very glad that you've joined us. Really good night to join us because it's Facebook Live Craft Along. Remember, it's always normally the first Thursday of the month. We do a craft along every month. When I say every month, this is the 3rd month. We only started it in January. But I had to move my Thursday to Friday yesterday because I was doing a presentation in London and we couldn't get back in time to do we didn't get back too late. So we thought instead of missing another week, we would do it on a Friday. So I can still, there's quite a few of you over on YouTube and on Facebook that are still here with me tonight. And if anybody's missed the show, they can watch it on catch up. So I've got also, Ida says tried Facebook and problems, but came back onto YouTube and everything is perfect. So Victoria, if you're still having problems with Facebook, you might want to go over to YouTube and watch it on YouTube, but then message me on Facebook, whatever is easier. Or you can message over on YouTube as well. I have got Denise Barnes saying hello. I've got Anne Bushell. And I've just literally printed off 2 lots of the 2 free options ready. Well, Tina, that's good. I've got Sharon saying hi. I've got Nikki says, hi, Debbie and everybody. Downloaded the freebies and we'll have a go later. Well, that's brilliant. Where am I? I have got, Leah said, hi, hello, just remember to join in. Brilliant. Well, I'm glad you got here. Carol Wood's also having some issues with Facebook. Maybe you should have a go on YouTube. I've got a couple of you saying okay, is okay for Facebook. Beverly says, I had a bit of a trouble getting on today. I had to go out and come back in. Well, I'm glad you've joined us. Then you should see the link that Dave's actually put on for the craft along. You just click on it, download it, it's free, and you can watch it. You can actually do it along with me, or you can just download it and do it later and join in the fun. Margaret saying hi. Wow, I've got loads of you on tonight. I've got Iris also. I have got Missy Mary all the way from Texas saying thank you for the link. Oh, that's brilliant. And Tina says Dave needs to pin it to the bottom of the page. He's going to try and do that. I've just told him, just in case anybody misses it. I've got Carol saying hi. A couple of drinks later might help. Tea, of course. Yes, we'll see how it goes on. I have my cup of tea. I'm going to have a mouthful of this. Oh, Victoria is now over on YouTube and she says much better over there. So if anybody's having any issues on Facebook, jump over to YouTube and don't forget to follow me on YouTube as well. So you're going to get notification of when I'm actually on. Which reminds me, we haven't talked about what is our like and share for tonight. So the like and share, everybody, you know, you would do this maybe every 3 to 5 months. I need your help. I want some more quotes, okay? I'm doing another quote collection. So tell me what quotes you would like to see in some beautiful toppers. And I'm not going to tell you the theme because you're going to love it. It's going to come out, where are we, in 5 weeks' time, and you're going to fall in love with it. That's all I'm going to say. And it will fit in with the time of year. And that's also all I'm going to say. And it's not an Easter collection. It's a generic one. So I'm after some quotes. So tell me what your favourite quote is. And the winner that I'm going to pick for the like and share is going to win some brand new, and it's going to be brand new goodies that are due to come in to the office in the next week or so. And you're going to love them. So for example, my favourite quote is, "There's always a second chance. It's called tomorrow." So like and share this post. Let's get everybody joining our crafting community and tell me a favourite quote. It could be a quick quote, like I love, one of my other ones is, "Feel good, be happy." You know, is it be happy, feel good? See, I can't even remember which one it is. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Yes, I am a bit scatty tonight, everybody, before anybody says anything. Anyway, let's share the quotes. Give me some ideas that you'd like to have on toppers. It could be just a generic one. It could be a funny one. But this is what we do. We do it every maybe 3 to 5 months. And because a lot of people say, "Oh, can you have this quote on a topper?" And so I do keep a tab of them, and I make a list of everything. And like, for example, I don't know if you saw on Facebook, people have been asking me for gnome side scenes. We're launching that tonight as well, because we've got a kit with that on. So stay tuned. Right, okay, where am I? I've got Sue saying hi. I've got Pearl. I've got Jacqueline. I've got Mary says, thanks for the link as well. I've got Jill. I've got Susan. Liz says, "Hi Debbie, Devon Craft family. Got bumped out, but back now, lol." Very weird, Liz. But remember, if anybody's having issues, pop over to YouTube. Okay, I can see that Victoria's even putting a like and share. Live for today because tomorrow isn't promised. So true. I have got Pamela saying hi. I've got Sandra. I've got Alice. I've got Amanda. Just downloaded the Deco. Love your work. You are very welcome. I've got Karen. Hi, Karen. Join us. I have also got Rosemary. I have got Betty says, "I'm multitasking. Watching the show. Crocheting for my March knitting challenge for premature babies. Fundraising for versus arthritis." Well, that is a brilliant multitasking. I don't know whether you can do the craft along at the same time either. I've got Teresa saying hi. Downloaded the papers. We'll watch now and have a go later. You're going to love the demo that I'm going to do in tonight's show, everybody. I've got Anna says, "Thank you for doing the show tonight. I missed you so much last week." Well, Anna, I really wasn't in the right place to do a show last Thursday. As you're aware, my mum's anniversary death fell on Thursday, and I just couldn't do it. But I'm glad you missed me. You're going to love tonight, and you'll be happy to know that I'm back again next Thursday. I've got Sam saying hi. I had a takeaway this week, so I don't burn the dinner again. If you're wondering what Sam's on about, last time I was doing a live, she got distracted, or should say I distracted her, and she burned her dinner. So good for you getting a quote. Now Sue's put quote, "Tomorrow is a new day." Love it. Don't forget to put like and share, because we want to pick everybody who, well, should say somebody that has liked and shared the page. I've got Sunflower Dragon Queen put a like and share over YouTube. Hello, welcome from Michigan. Tell me what your first name is. All I've got is Sunflower Dragon Queen. I do like that name though. I have got Karen's put, "My favourite quote is can't means shan't, shan't means won't, won't means you're too darn lazy to try." A favourite quote of my dad's. Wow. I'll have to figure out how I can put that in a topper. I have got, my goodness, Joe's put, oh, that's a nice one, Joe. She's put, "My friends are like stars. You don't see them all the time, but you know they're there." Oh, that's really nice, Joe. That's what I think about all you wonderful crafters out there. I have got Janet saying, "Don't worry, be happy." That's what I couldn't remember. Thank you, Janet. Oh my goodness, there's loads of you now doing the quotes. Now, I won't be able to read them all out, okay? I'm just trying to say hello to everybody because we have so much on tonight. But I will read them and I will be using them. But we will pick a winner at the end of the show. And I love that one. Trish has put, you are who you are, or just be you. That's nice. Okay, I have got more people joined us. I've got Karen, I've got Pauline says, hello Debbie and Dave and everybody. Need to print my craft along. Yes, Pauline, you do. And I think Dave has put a link at the bottom. Where are we? I have got loads more quotes coming in. I've got Andrew's just printing her craft along as thank you everybody for liking and sharing. I've got Alice has put, mine is, I will do it in a minute or you'll only a day older on your birthday. Right, I have also got Margaret. I don't think I've said hello to Margaret. So if there's anybody that I haven't said hello to, please say hello again and we'll get started. Now, for those people that there's a couple of newbies on tonight's show, welcome to my crazy party. I should say my craft along. We do it once a month on the beginning, normally the first Thursday of the month, but we actually had to change my days. I can tell you I was doing a presentation on giftware in London and I couldn't get back in time. So we moved our Facebook Live show to tonight and we're going to have a really good time. Now, if you're brand new to our Facebook Live shows, just welcome, enjoy, download the papers. You can craft along with me or you can do it later after you watch the demonstration. We have an interactive show. As you can see, I'm reading people the messages over on YouTube and also on Facebook. I've got loads of messages coming through and if anybody has any questions or queries, please let me know. We have new products or we have products on the show and I'm going to talk to you about how we do, if anybody wants to buy anything, how you can buy it, but you do not have to. And the other thing that we do is we do competitions and we have presents for everybody. So please make sure you watch to the end of the show. Those people who have been with me for a long time know exactly what I mean. We're going to have lots of fun and I'll have a special giveaway at the end of the show as well. So let me explain how the show works. So for example, I have some good news and I have some bad news, okay? For those people who know how much I love 3-in-1 Glow by Beacon, okay? Unfortunately, our supply is not, we've run out of stock, okay? The supplier is trying to get my stock in, but I haven't got a date yet. And I know people are asking me when it's coming in. So what I have then decided is he does a different glue, or the bit similar, but it's also for fabric. Okay, nearly the same bottle. And what I've managed to negotiate, and this is the first item that we have on tonight's show, is this is called Fabric Tack. The difference is you can also use this and bonds fabric, lace, glass, leather, wood, and trimmings. So it does the same thing, everybody. Normally this would be $13.99, but because everybody's been asking me when the 3-in-1 glue is going to come back in, I have negotiated, so we got it for $7.99 while stocks last, okay? So how exciting is that? So that is the good news and the bad news all in one. And then 3-in-1 glue will come back very soon when I get the stock. However, while we're waiting for it, we can still get the same results, but better. Because, as you know, I've gone and working on Hobby Maker TV. They have a sister channel called Sewing Straight. And it's fabric. So I'm starting to fall in love with fabric. And I want to do loads of different things in the coming months with fabric. So I thought I need a fabric glue as well. So I love this one. I've been using it. And I've been using it on paper crafting. And it does exactly the same. It bonds it. It doesn't leave the watermark. But you can also use it with fabric. So if anybody wants this item, I can see people have already started ordering. It's the same price as my normal 3-in-1 glue. But if you had to buy the fabric glue anywhere else, it would be $13.99. So I've kept it at $7.99 for you all to enjoy. So how it would work, or that code that's on the side, FB2397, you would put it into the comment if you want this. And as I can see people have already started ordering it. Now, as I go through the show, what will happen is these codes will come up. Now, if you are brand new to the system, you after the show, don't put it in the feed. You need to private message me your email address and your postal address so I can set up an account for you. But also I can then, because the show is left open until Sunday at midnight, and then we'll start to process the shows and send out the emails the invoice via email on Monday. So that's why I need your postal address and email address. So what will happen is we will then send you a link on Monday. It'll be via email and it'll list everything. And that's why we need to know your postal address, because the computer does it all, which is brilliant. So when you get your email, it will be an invoice. You click on it. You can see what you've ordered. You can delete an item. You can click a delete and it will recalibrate it up. Or you can go over to the website and think, right, I need some, I don't know, a pricking tool. Add that to your basket and it will rework it out. And you can pay by credit card, debit card, PayPal. And the other thing that you can do is you can also give us a call and you can pay over the phone on 07553 457 168. One thing you need to remember though, the girls in the office do not open on a Wednesday. So you'll have to ring Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. You can leave a message on a Wednesday and they'll call you back. You can also contact us on info@Debbi Moore Designs or private messages at Debbi Moore Designs. And I think that is everything with regard to the system. I think I've not missed anything. So hopefully you newbies out there now understand the system. And we're going to get started. And the plan is that I'm going to go through some product. I've got some brand new items and I have had some requests which I've put on tonight's show, and then we're going to do the craft along. So at the bottom of the feed on Facebook, you should be able to see the link. That's the free digital download for you to enjoy our free, that you're going to get 2 sheets of paper. One is the Art Deco design sheet and the other one is this gorgeous paper that we're going to use in tonight's craft along. And if you are deciding to do the craft along with us, please can you, while I'm chatting away about the other products, you might want to simply just cut out the ribbon strip and the large topper and a couple of sentiments. And you do need 1 piece of card and maybe, well, no, you will need a pair of scissors and a bone folder. Right, let's get started with the show. So let me just recap. So what we have is we have an issue trying to get some more stock in with 3-in-1 glue. So I don't know if it's going to take another month before we have some in, and everybody's desperate. Even I was desperate. I didn't have any glue. So I spoke to the amazing supplier, and this one is Fabrita. So it's obviously a glue. It's by Beacons. And you can see the normal 3-in-1 glue that we use for paper crafting. It's actually the same bottle. The only difference is the adhesive in here is also used for glue, for gluing fabric. So you can use it for your paper crafting, but you can also use it on fabric, which is brilliant because I'm starting to get into fabric. And so what I've done is negotiate a special price. So it's $7.99 instead of $13.99. So if anybody is wanting the same results that you'd normally used to with the 3-in-1 glue, this is exactly the same, but it has one extra thing. And that's the fact that you can actually use it on fabric. So it bonds fabric, lace, glass, leather, wood and trims, as well as papercraft. So if you want one of those, it is normally $13.99. It is only $7.99 and it's FB2397. Right, everybody. So the next item that we actually have on the show, let me get it right. Oh, it's the side seams that I was on about. Now, before anybody asks, we will have this as a digital and also as a pre-printed kit. So as you know, everybody's going crazy for side seams. So what I've done is I got loads of requests for gnome side seams. So I have done this kit, and you are going to be able to get this as a pre-printed kit. So it'll be printed on 250 GSM, which is £92. And also this all comes with a forever code, but also the digital kit will be coming up. So you create the side seams and you can see the characters. Right, he's very cute. And these ones are also the tabs where you can actually create your own as well. So you've got where you can actually put your sentiments on. You can put So you can see that you've got him on there and put whichever sentiment you've got on there. But then you've got these adorable ones. So if you want this item, it's FB2398 and it's brand new and it's $12.99. So you get to see it before it goes on TV. That's the wrong way around. Okay, I can see some messages coming through. Headers want to know when the Step Into Spring mystery craft box is due in. It's due in today. I think the girls got the start in the stock, so they started to pack them up. So Heather, they should be with you beginning of next week, so just bear with us. I've got Tierney saying good evening from Edinburgh to all you lovely peeps. Hello. And Chris says, are these new size scenes or are they included in previous kits? So this is just gnomes, okay? So there might have been the odd one in a kit from a few years ago. Like, for example, this one has been in a kit before, but these are all gnome side scenes, Chris. Hopefully that makes sense. What I've done on here is because people have been asking for theme side scenes. Where am I? I've got, my goodness, I've got loads of messages on YouTube. So it was Toya's name, the Sunflower Dragon Queen. Hello, Toya. Tonya, sorry. And then I have got, where am I? I've got Edith says, sorted out my supplies, hip hip hooray. I found a stash of 4 bottles of 3-in-1 glue. Well, Edith, I'm very jealous, that's for sure. I've got is, when you get the downloads, what kind of paper and cardstock do you use? Oh, good question. So basically, when you get the downloads, you can use, we've got printed card. So it depends on what your printer, okay, your printer prints out. And if your printer doesn't print on card, you can always print it on paper and back on card. We do have a large section. And Alice has just asked the same question, actually, over on Facebook. What is the best GSM to use for a side step? Well, to be honest, it's all to do with, if it's already, it's to do with your printer. Your printer will tell you what it can do. Like, for example, we've got a couple of printers. One printer will not take paper card, but my other printer will, but it will only take about 220 GSM. So you need to have a look at that, okay? So you need to test it. So these, you can see that all these side scenes, and you might even recognize this one. These is, how cool is that? So you are getting that fabulous side scene. So if you want that, that's FB2398, okay? Yours will be printed, this is my sample, yours will be printed on 250 GSM and it will come with a forever code as well. Now, talking of forever code, if anybody out there just wants the digital kit, so the digital kit, which means you'll get an actual link, it is FB2399 and that is for the new GNOME side scene card making digital download. So it's FB2399 and that collection will come to you via a link and it's normally $14.99 and it's only $6.99. So if you want that, pop that in. Oh, Shadir's put Canon printers take 310 GSM. And where am I? Have I got any other messages coming through? Oh, I see. Sorting out over on YouTube. You're welcome. Sue says, I noticed that you held up your sample. It looks blue. The one I downloaded is teal. No, this is the one sample that I've had. It depending on your printers that you print off, everybody. Mine is, it's a tealy blue, the download. Okay, but the download that you've got should be from the link that you'll get, depending on your printer. Some printers do have more of a blue than teal. So this one, as I said, if you want it as a digital, don't forget you're getting all these designs, FB2399. And as I go through it, I'm just going around it quickly. Exactly the same. Okay, you just download it and you will get all these designs ready for you to craft. You've got the summer ones, you've got the lovely, I do love the cute little animals that you have on there. And as I go through it, you can see that you have got on there the cute, adorable, where are we? We've got down here, we've got different sentiments that you have on that. Sorry, I'm getting distracted with loads of messages coming through. I'm trying to multitask. It's not always easy, everybody. Now, if anybody hasn't sent me any messages, please let me know. And as we go through, you have got really different sizes. Now, remember with these, some of them will work with your nesting dies. Some of them I just cut them out, but you've got a whole array of characters. And these ones you got these spare tabs that you can actually layer them up. Right, I am going to just quickly go through this because we're going to the next item. Now remember, if anybody has any questions, please let me know. I won't be demonstrating a side scene tonight. We've done that a couple of times. But if anybody is watching me on Hobby Maker TV, I'm on there at 3, 5 and 7. 3, 5 and 7 on Sunday on Hobby Maker TV, the 5th of March, okay? So you can actually watch me there, and I'm actually going to be doing a side scene, obviously not this one, but we have our brand new Step into Spring. Pauline says, hi Debbie, Dave and Craft friends, late tonight, grandson just arrived, staying the weekend. Well, Pauline, you just have to re-watch the beginning. We've only just done a couple of products, we're just going to continue. Is this the same scenes on the side scene USB key? You might have one or two. Oh, actually, there might be one. I'm just having a look. But to be fair, I'm not too sure which one it is. I think there's one on the side scene volume 4, Andrea. But obviously, as you know, there's quite a lot of different known ones. You can check out the website because it's on the website as well. Okay. Right, we're going to get on to, Louise, I love your quote. She's put, life is better when you're laughing. However, Louise, not if you've got cracked ribs. That's for sure. Right, the next item. Oh, everybody, I'm so excited to share with you the next item. So I have got this. It's our new Grande dies. This is my demo. This is my sample. Look at the size of the dies. So we have got new Grande dies coming in. The first one is the heart nesting die because I just love it. Tricia's put, Debbie, we got a new granddaughter last week. Another girl called Alice. Well, congratulations. You need to make a lovely, granddaughter card. So this next item, everybody, is FB2400. It's our new Grande dies heart nesting die. Look at the size of it. It's huge. If I show you our normal dies, so look at our normal nesting dies. The die itself, where's my sample gone? Look at this. I'm going to put this on here. I get the big die. Look at the difference in size, everybody. So we've done it as a little bit of an offer. Normally $19.99. We've done it for $16.99. So you get to see it before it goes on home shopping channels. So it's coming into stock into our warehouse next week. Seriously, when I show you a demo, I need to show you. The reason why we're doing Grande dies is because you will then be able to do your own shape. And what I mean by that is, as well as die cutting shapes out, and you can do frames, you can do different sizes, okay? You'll be able to die cut your own shape cards, and you can create your own, look at that, your own easel, shaped easels. It goes completely flat in an envelope, and that's why we've done these. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do this, and once you find out, you might have a look at all your other nesting dies that you might have had from me, because you can do this technique with all of them. But the new Grande dies that are coming out, and we're going to bring out Grande one probably once every 2 months or so. This lovely collection is one that you're going to do. So let me just show you. If I get my 1 second, I'm going to just pick up, because obviously it's a larger die, I need to use a larger machine. So remember, when it comes to the dies, look at the width of this. It is wider than an A5 piece of paper. So if I get an A5, where's an A5 paper? There we go. So your small die cut machines won't work with this die. So I fold this over. This is an A4. I fold it over. You're not going to be able to put it through. Yeah, no, you won't be able to put it through on that machine. So it has to be a large machine. So I've got my large machine out. Oops. Let's move it so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. So somewhere I have got some plates. There we go. So everybody, how you create this lovely shaped card using the dies, all you do is get a piece of card, fold it in half, like so. So that is my card blank saw. And then literally, the one thing about having this machine, there's never any room. Well, I want to show you what I'm doing. I get my large die, and what you need to do, can you see that this is the spine? You need to simply hold that like so. Well, you not hold it, you're going to actually, let me just put this here. You know, I can do this. Normally I stood up and do it. So basically, and then I'm using my tape. So make sure, if you're new to die cutting, make sure you've got the right cutting side on. So that's going to go like so. Then I'm just going to, have to put this here, everybody. Let's make more room because I have to be realistic. I can't do this. I didn't realise how big this was. So let's move this over here and put this here. Right, now I can do this. So all I'm doing, everybody, is I am using some liner tape, not liner tape, some low tack tape to put my heart in place, and let's do it. Yes, Heather, I can do it, but I did need to move out of the way. So just simply decide where you don't want, you can't have it so down here, everybody. It has to have a little bit, otherwise your card will not be strong enough to hold your decoupage or whatever you're going to put on. And that's very, very important. So I am just putting this on here. I think I should have used a bit more tape, that's for sure. On that one. There we go. So make sure, there we go, your low tack tape's on. Have your plates, run it through your machine. There we go. Oops, typical. This is what happens when it's live. There we go. I've done this so many times. Put it through my machine. Now, Tina, you just said I need a large machine. Well, it depends what you want to do. The reason why I brought the large machine out is because we are using the grande dies. You know, you are getting, sorry you can only see my arm, but I can't move this machine again. So it's going all the way through. And there we go. Take it off like so. Very gentle with your low tack tape. And look how easy it's gone through my card. And then what you're going to do, you've got your shaped card. So you can do it like that if you wanted to. But this is the best way. You take the end and you fold it to there. You need to use your bone folder. Now if I give this, get Deb to lift this out the way for me. There we go. Thank you, Dave. And I can just move this out the way. So as you can see, I folded that over. So that's going to create this bit. Then I am using what I said, the new fabric tack adhesive. You will recognize the bottle. Okay, Dave will bring up that code again. If anybody missed this, now we're getting this back in stock. Well, when I said back in stock, this new in stock. And this number is, what is it, FB2397. So all I'm doing is putting a little bit You don't need a lot. And I've got my card. So I've die cut the card. Now this will make a beautiful wedding invitation. It would make a beautiful anniversary or a birthday card for a loved one. Now these are called easel cards, everybody. So what you need to make sure you do, use your pricking tool. So that's going to glue into place. But you only make sure you put the glue below the line. And look how easy I am going to just get. I don't want to take the top off. Let's just lift this up. Oh, come on. Let's get another foam pad. Let's get a small one, I think, while we're waiting. Right, so I have left the top on because it's just to show you that you need something that makes it stand up. But look at the shape. How cool is that? It will go flat into an envelope. And I'll put that code up again. And this is, yours will look pink, everybody. Okay, so your packaging will look like this. But this is the new Grande dies. And this is, what is the number? Our new Grande dies, FB2400. Normally $19.99, and you've got them on promotion. And you're getting, I think it's 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 dies. So you can go, we will have I'll get a board made with it all, but it really is a great die set. I can see more people have just joined us. I have got Anita from Honolulu. Oh, Anita, I need to say thank you for your card. It was gorgeous. Seriously, brilliant. Thank you ever so much for sending that to me. It was so unexpected. It was a beautiful card that I got from you all the way from Honolulu. So thank you for that. Right, okay. Everybody's loving the card. Yes, this is FB2400. Our new Grande dies. They're due to come into the warehouse next week, and I'm so excited about them. And as well as them, okay, we've had a couple of people asking when our circle dies are coming back into stock. So the next item that I have on tonight's show, we're nearly there before we're going to go and sort out our Art Deco craft along. It's the circle dies is FB2401, everybody. Not that. I don't know what I've done with the nesting dies, but there you go. These are the dies that you're going to get. So if anybody who's watching wanted the gorgeous circle dies, okay, they're the ones you're going to get. So that is FB2401. They're coming into the warehouse next week as well, because I know I've had quite a few people asking about them. Okay, I have got, I don't know what's going on YouTube. Okay, you were asking about, oh, what did I put in the card? Sorry, I've just missed that message. It was foam pad. Okay, so that is what I put on there to make it stand. But you would, have I got an easel card handy? I should have a twisted easel. Oh, so that's there. But normally when you do easel cards, you just put something with a sentiment on with the foam pad. So hopefully that answers that question. Okay, right, we're moving on because I've just realised the time. I've got to continue. Anne says, hi to all newbies who have joined us tonight. Thank you, Anne. Then the next item that I have, we've had a couple of people asking about, a couple of weeks ago on Hobby Maker TV, I had some new toppers. So I think I'm going to ask Deb if we can zoom to the front camera, because I've got these boards and I don't think you can see them properly on this top camera. So if we go to the front camera, so I think Deb has done it. There you go. So everybody, so this is, oh, one more. Just to show you, somebody's asked me if there is a digital for this collection, and the answer is yes. You are going to get 40 toppers, and it's a Daisy Dream milestone. There you go, the code there. The topper kit is $7.99. So you can see you're going to get all these gorgeous toppers. You get 6x6 ones, but then you're going to get the milestone ones. I had them on Hobby Maker TV last month, and I've had a couple of messages asking about them. So I've just shown you there. And these are fabulous because you have got them in a 6 size, and you've also got the milestones in the 2 colorways. And if we go back to the top camera, you'll be able to see, there you go. You can do so much with them because you can add, simply, there you go. You can add it as a main feature there. We've got one of the toppers on there. That was a lovely, that was a sympathy card and we used the daisy. But then for the milestones, as well as doing it like that, once you get the idea of the milestones, you can then do it like that. It's very easy with using them, or you can simply use them this way and do different sizes. So I know people are asking for this. So this is FB2401. You're going to get 44 toppers in total for only $7.99. So you want that, put that link there. Okay, everybody, we're now moving on to Art Deco because we're going to start the craft along very, very soon to create that fabulous one. But just a couple of products that we've got on with regard. We have got the USB key of Gatsby Garden on offer. And that, let me show you some gorgeous samples you've got from. And we have this as a digital. So this is FB2403. It is normally $19.99. It's $12.99 for 2,000 printable elements. If you want this as a digital collection, it's FB2405 and that is $7.99, everybody. Let me show you. Can you include some more toppers for 5x7 cards which are popular in the US? Yes, Anita, I will. So look, everybody. We've got envelopes on there. How gorgeous is that envelope? You've got cards, lovely elements that you can actually have a go at doing. And then I have got, look at this, corner card. Beautiful. Corner card goes completely flat. You can put that in an envelope and it creates this beautiful card. So everything that you see has been designed on that fabulous digital. I have got a card kit coming up if anybody wants a card kit, but just to show you some designs, this is available for Art Deco. Beautiful imagery for you to enjoy. Papers, see, I love that faux paper. So you've got them in different colours. Oh, got a bit of blue tag there, don't need that. But you've got the ombre effect and you've got almost like a true one there. And so you can see the differences on the colours. But whether you print it on a coated paper or a flat paper, it's going to give you a beautiful finish. Okay, and then you've got gorgeous toppers and papers for you to enjoy. And as you can see, gorgeous. I can see that everybody's liking. I can see messages on YouTube as well as Facebook. I've got Leslie saying hi. Whoever Sawdust is, you need to tell me your name because I don't want to call you Sawdust. So as you can see, gorgeous designs for you to enjoy with this collection. So that is FB2405, which is $7.99. And then the last item before we're going to do our craft along. Do you do envelope templates on their own? Actually, Tina, I do. Just keep an eye out on the website. There is some more templates going to be put on the website next week. So as you can see on here, this is the last item, Gatsby Gardens card making kit. Normally, oh, it says $14.99. That's the typo. It should normally be $17.99. The card making kit. But we've got it on promotion. Look, you're going to get all this and a forever code that never runs out. So this is some of the imagery that is also on the USB key, but this is a printed kit. Look how fabulous this is. Oh, I've already cut that out. Sorry, everybody. So you can see that I've already cut that. So this must be my demo pack. But you get the idea. Beautiful artwork for you to see that you've got. You've got gorgeous papers as well. I think I picked up the wrong pack. But because we're running out of time, I'm just going to show you this papers that you're going to get. Anna says, I have this USB key. It's lovely. It is, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Right, everybody, are we ready for our craft along? So that's a little bit of Art Deco if you want to collect some of my Art Deco kits for you to enjoy. So that is FB2404. And now, are we all ready? So remember, we're going to do a craft along and I'm going to show you how to do stepper cards. So, Debbie, how do I order this Art Deco? Right, all you need to do, Leslie, just before I move on, okay, all you need to do is see the code that you can see on the screen. This one, for example, is FB2404. You just write that next to your comments and we'll allocate that to you. And if you're brand new to ordering with me, all you need to do is private message me your email address and postal address. And then what I'll do is I will invoice you on Monday, send you a little link, and you pay by debit card, credit card, or PayPal. But I will go through everything beforehand. And yes, you can have the USB key stick, no problem. And thank you, Victoria, for telling her as well. What is that? A USB key is this. You put it, this is this here, it comes in there. And the code for this one, for the USB key is FB2403. And you get all the artwork on there. If we have time, I will show you, but we're going to do the craft along now. And yes, Anne, I can give you the USB key, no problem. It is one of my absolute favorite collections. So talking of favorite collections, we are going to do our craft along. So you should have printed off, let me just tidy up a little bit. You should have printed off your papers. I know mine may look a little bit of bluey. My inks ran out a little bit on my printer, but it's more of a teal look, everybody. So you should have got a, where's my design sheet? Do you know what? This table started off really tidy. So you should have got a design sheet, which is something like this. And the link's at the bottom if you want to download it, everybody. I can see that I've got, where are we? I have got Betsy just joined us, says, you look beautiful. Oh, bless you, Betsy. Just come from the doctors, will play on catch up. Would like to order that. You can, no problem. And she's put love and blessings to you all. Betsy, thank you for joining us. We're just about to start the craft along. Liz has put, what are stars for, Debbie? Well, Facebook has done this star thing. I'm not too sure how to get it sorted out. But essentially, Liz, you guys can give me stars if you wanted to, and it helps towards Facebook. I'm just learning about it. I'm not too sure, so just bear with me about that. And for some reason, they come up now on every live. Hopefully, Liz, that makes sense with regard to that. Okay, so you should have cut out. I've got my ribbon strip already ready. So I want, out of my design sheet, so we're going to do the craft along now, everybody. So I need a white piece of card. I need my topper that I've cut out. Now remember, if you haven't and you just want to watch, the link's at the bottom and you can just download it. Stacey said, Debbie, so sorry. Can you put my name down for a USB key? Please, I had missed the number. I'm so sorry if that's trouble for you. Stacey, it is not a trouble at all. And we will be going through those products after the show again. I just want to do the craft along because I know there's quite a few people have joined us for the craft along. So what we've got on here is, sorry, I got distracted. Wendy says, loving your hairstyle, Debbie, it really suits you. I'll be honest, Wendy, my hair needs cutting, which is why I put it up. It really does need a cut. But thank you very much for that. That was so sweet of you to say. Right, here we go. So, stepper cards, everybody. So I've got my elements ready, and I've even got, so these are everything that I need. I always give you more. Always. You've got beautiful sentiments. I put have a roaring good time, and I love this sentiment. Live for today, plan for tomorrow, but for now party. How cool is that, everybody? But you do have other sentiments, and you've got other toppers that you can use for the card. And what you need to remember is you need to literally decide on the shape first. So I'm going to talk to you about stepper cards. Now, stepper cards, if you saw the picture that was on Facebook, is very easy to have. The stepper card that on Facebook picture is an unusual shape. Now, a stepper card, now here's one, this is one here, but we're going to do a different way. There's a stepper card. So you can see you've got this part of it, and it looks so different. And even this is a stepper card. But this is a Gateful stepper card. I've just taken this from the Daisy collection behind me. This was a project out of the magazine that I've just done. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do a stand-up stepper card. So all you're going to do, everybody, to start off with, we're going to do it on a piece of paper. So I have got my paper, and then what I'm doing, my topper, this is my topper. So I'm going to show you two different types of stepper cards. A normal size stepper, you start your card this way. Okay, and what you do, you put this over to one side and you use a pencil. And before anybody says, yes, of course, I had to have a pink pencil, I'm going to put this here. There's a line. And then what you would then do is simply cut. So there's my spine of my card is cut down to about halfway. And you fold that forward like so. And use your bone folder. Forward, and then fold it back that way, like so, and then you push that down. Open it up and push that down. And then when you decorate your card, everybody, you can actually put your topper there, okay, or you can rotate it and have it there, whichever way you want it. But I've just shown you, everybody, how to do that shaped card. Can you see that? Somebody say yes to me. Yes, Debbie. Not that we're at school. Debbie, a messy table is a good crafter's table. Well, that is so true. Honestly, Leslie, I try to start really tidy, but I get distracted very easily. So I haven't had a single message. Oh, yeah, Mary said yes. Brilliant. So you now get how that's done. So now what I want to do is show you how to do a stand-up stepper. But we're going to do it this way. Oh, are you all saying yes now? Now, can you see that at the moment, this is not, it's a bit too tight to fit it there. So what you're going to do, everybody, is get your piece of paper. And what you're going to do exactly the same, but instead of cutting this almost halfway, you're going to cut it about there. Can you see what I'm doing? Because at the moment, that is a perfect size for this shape card. And you can put your topper here. But I want to show you how to do a stand-up side stepper. And that doesn't fit. So what you need to do is get another piece of paper, everybody. And you are literally repeating the same thing. But you are going to cut not so far down. Somebody's going to ask me how far, aren't you? I know somebody is, so let me get a measuring. So there isn't a wrong or right way. So because I want to, can you see? I want it to be nice and balanced to go there. So this, I'm going to do inches as well as centimeters. So this is, so we are going to do 2 inches, which hopefully that is there. And in centimeters, it is 5 centimeters. Okay, that's for anybody that needs to measure, or just do it by eye, everybody. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is then fold that forward again, like I showed you earlier. Fold it back. And then you're going to push in. So hopefully you've had a go. And it says, have you any magazines left? So if so, please can I order one? Yes, that's latest issue 63. Yes, we do have some stock left, Annette. I will add it to your order. Not a problem at all. So look at that, everybody. That now fits beautifully there. So just to recap, everybody, I've done it on a piece of paper, and this is 2 inches or 5 centimeters. Okay, so that is this way. And then, because I know people want measuring, I didn't measure this one. So this is, what is this? So let's say, I really don't know where we are with this. So let's say that is 3 and 2 notches. I don't know what 2 notches are on inches. Can you come here, Dave? Dave's going to come along because I don't know what these 2 lot. Is that a quarter? 3 inches? Let's do 3.5 inches. because we don't know in inches, because my ruler, I need to get a better ruler. And let's do 8.5 centimeters. That's if anybody wants to measure. I never measure unless I really have to. Oh, Mary's put 3.25. Thank you. And 3 2/10. Well, I'm doing inches for the American market, everybody. So hopefully that makes sense. Have you shown everything that you're selling, or have you deals for tonight? So I have to watch from the start so I can place an order. Stacey, I'm going to go through it. You might have to watch from the start because depending how much time we have. But I am going to be showing some other products, and I'm going to show the inside of the USB key as well. Right, okay, so let's repeat this. Catherine says, hi, I love your collections you brought on Hobby Maker last week. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Last week I bought Vintage Garden. Make sure you tune in at the weekend. I've got the brand new Step into Spring. So I've got my piece of card, everybody. And then what I'm doing, okay, I am going to measure for those people that are measuring, okay. I'm going to measure, and Jacqueline, yes, you can cancel it, no problem. It's either, what did somebody say, 3.25 or 3 2/10 of an inch, or 8.5 centimeters, okay, from the bottom. And then I'm going to do from the side, I'm going to do 5 centimeters or 2 inches. And then this is from the bottom, everybody. I am just going to cut up to that point, and this is on card. And then simply, everybody, I'm going to fold this over and then use my bone folder to reinforce that and put that back as well. There we go. And then I'm going to push that in. That is how easy. So there's a stepper card, and you could, it's a bit too tight to put that way, but essentially the idea behind it is to stand up stepper card. So you could have it that way, but we're going to do it this way. So there is my card base. So you can see that she fits in there beautifully, very, very easily. And then what I'm going to do is I've got my paper. People always ask me, how do I get the exact size, okay, for paper? And let me show you. So I'm going to put this on here, like so. I'll actually turn it over so you can see the colour, because that might give you a better idea. So I can see that I want a white edge around the edge. Can you see that? And then all I'm doing, everybody, is I'm going to get my pencil, make a little mark there because I want to leave a white edge there. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to get the little white edge on this side, so put a mark there. And then what I want to do on here is I want to leave a white edge. Now this is so you can get a white edge all the way around and you don't measure, everybody, because I don't like measuring unless I have to. I'm using a paper trimmer. You can use a knife and a ruler, or you can use a ruler and then a pair of scissors. So there's one notch. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the other notch like so. And then do the other notch from the other side. And then look how I get my shape already cut out. Can you see that? Hopefully you guys are all still with me. So this is going to sit on here and it's left a white edge. Can you see that? Exactly what I wanted. Now I'm going to use my Beacons glue, and this is the fabric tack. So not only does it do paper crafting, it does fabric, and we have got it at a special price, which is $7.99. Dave will put the actual code up for you if anybody wants to order it. It's FB2397. Now remember, if you don't use it, you do need to make sure that you put the top on. So I'm just put a thin layer on the paper. So this is fabric tack glue, $7.99, so it works also on bonds fabric, lace, glass, leather, wood, and also paper. So this, I'm sliding it into place to where I want it. So it's going to go like so. There we go. Now the other thing for the inside, everybody, you should have had a little bit left. So that would have fit, that's going to fit in here. Now, because I want a white edge as well, I'm just want to make sure I trim this little bit down off here. Now, remember, if anybody has any questions, please just ask. Oh, I've got a message from Joe with regard to the springtime digital. When will I get it? Thanks. I think they've started to sort out the springtime, Joe. So if you haven't got it today, you will get it on Monday. Okay, and then Catherine says, I bought a couple of your USB key extravaganza collections and I'm loving them. Well, that's good to hear. Now, don't forget that the download for the craft along is at the bottom, or you should see the link there for Dave. Has put it on there. So those of you on YouTube, okay, you might need to just nip it over and get that. So I've just put a little bit of adhesive on there as well. Now, if you don't want to use this glue, you can use double-sided tape as well. But what I like about this glue is it doesn't give... Sometimes when you use glue, it gives like a water effect. It doesn't do that with this one. Make sure you put the top on when you're not using it. And then what I've got on here, so the reason why I love this stepper card is I have cut out the ribbon strip, the sentiments, and, well, I did. There they are over there. Sentiments. And what I want on here is I want to have, so this is going to go in here. Then I've got my ribbon strip's going to go at the bottom. I've got a sentiment that's going to go on the top like so. So you can see it's all coming together. And then what I've got is I have got this lovely sentiment that's going to pop out. And then I'm going to have a roaring good time on there. So we're going to put it all together. And always have a look at the tools that you're using when you're putting it together. I am using some foam pads because I want more of a 3D finish. I think I need to get some bigger sizes, but let's do that. Yes, Chris, you can order Step into Spring Digital. Yep. Deborah says, hi, Debbie and Dave and Crafty Gown. Just pop in to say hi. We'll have to watch later. No problem. Right. Okay. So I have got some, I managed to get some foam pads. We're waiting for our foam pads to come in. So let's take this off. So I've got some foam pads. I'm hoping these will come off okay. Yes. So these are some old foam pads that I found. So this is a pricking tool, everybody. What's great about it, it takes the top off. They're $3.99, but also you can put them on and then you can take the top off. Now I can see that there is still, Leslie says, Debbie, I see your stone in your ring matches the colour of the design. Oh, thank you for noticing that, Leslie. This was my mum's ring. When my mum passed away, I got left quite a lot of her jewellery. And I said to my husband, I said, I hope you don't mind. I'm not going to wear our engagement ring. I'm going to wear my mum's ring. And Dave, being a sweetie, does not mind, bless him. So I'm still wearing my wedding ring, but this is my mum's ring. And I have her with me all the time. So then I've got this ribbon strip. So when you do dimension, all you need to do, everybody, is have a look at what is foam pads and also what you're doing for adhesive. So the ribbon strip, I want it more of a flatter in the background. So all I'm doing is simply, I'm just going to cut the edge of that off. I've put some glue on and I'm having that along the edge like so. And this is why I do like using glue. And then I'm going to cut it up to there. Like so. Then I have this lovely roaring, have a roaring good time. That's going to be with some lovely adhesive. So that's going to go on there. And then I am using the glue again. So this is that glue I mentioned. It's normally $13.99. I was saying earlier, we tend to normally use 3-in-1 glue. It's actually the same bottle, everybody. Look at the bottle. Same bottle. The only difference is this is Beacon's fabric tack. So it's good for also fabric as well as lace, glass, leather, wood and trims, and does paper crafting as well. And it normally would be $13.99, so I've managed to get it for $7.99. Catherine says you got your glue. It's great. It really is, isn't it? So Beacon's glue is great. So then you can see how the card's coming together. And then I'm going to put this on here. So this one, the idea is the message pops out when you open the card. And then all I'm doing is putting this on here. There you go. Anne says, Debbie, have you got any blades for the paper trimmer, and can you add some from the order? I think there we have. Let me just double check. So I haven't finished. Look at that. So it goes completely flat in an envelope. But when you open it, oh, the envelope. Let's try it. Let's use that envelope. It's like I designed it for it. So you can see that if you're going for the USB key, you can make your own bespoke envelope and it fits in beautifully. Okay. However, but when you open it, that message pops up. And when you stand, you can see how that message pops up. Hasn't finished because one of the last items that we have on the show is Print Magic, everybody. So what have I done with it? Under all this, there we go. So we have some Print Magic on the show. I hope you have all had a go. I hope you've been crafting along with me. If you haven't, don't forget to download your free papers. I'm just going to add some Print Magic to her dress. I absolutely love this. Denise says, hi Debbie, when you showed the circle dies earlier, you had a shape die with them. Is that available as a duo set? That's, what shape was that one? 1 second. So you're after this one as well. So this is also coming in, is the sunburst. I can do you it at the same deal if you want the sunburst, okay? That is also coming in, Denise. So yes, I can add that. It's called a sunburst die. This is the one that was showing you earlier, the nesting dies, which is the circles. We'll bring up that number, which is FB2401. Normally $14.99, so you got £5 off. And it's a huge die set. I need to find it. And this is, it's just I don't have it. And then the other one is this one, which is a different one. So if you're after that design, it's called a sunburst. Right, let's have some Print Magic. Great idea for the stepper card. So different. Pearl says yes. So this is called a stand-up stepper card because it stands up, everybody. You can do it that way. I've done it that way because I want the message to pop up when you open the card. And talking of pop-up, if you then open it, this makes a pop-up card at the same time, everybody. So this is, so I'm so glad you enjoyed that, Pearl, and anybody else. So lovely messages. Thank you, everybody. Now, Print Magic. Now, if you've never used Print Magic before, I've got a card here somewhere with some Print Magic on. Not that one. What have I done with it? Has this one got Print Magic? So can you see these flowers? I don't know if they're going to pop up. I don't think that one will pop up. I need to find one with some Print Magic on. I don't think there is any with Print Magic. I think I've got a daisy card somewhere. Nope, I am just looking for some Print Magic, everybody. Just bear with. So can you see this bit here? There you go. Can you see the middle of the flowers? Are they shining at you? There you go. This is what Print Magic is. You are glitterifying an area. Hi, Judy. I'm afraid you're going to have to watch and catch up to see. Yes, Leslie, I won't knock over the powder. I'm so bad. So, okay. Print Magic, we have it on offer. Normally $6.99. We have it for £3.50. for a large pot. And then I'm using a Versamark pen. Let's get the right one. So I'm going to show you, this is the stand-up stepper card that I've just shown you how easy it is to do. So we're now going to add some detail to the dress. So I'm going to have her head dress. We're going to add some detail on there. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this band so you can see the difference in the colour. So this is a clear embossing ink, and if you want the pen, I don't know how much it is. How much do you think? I think it's either $2.99 or $3.25, something like that. Sorry everybody, my mind's gone blank. So all I'm doing is putting the powder on. You don't need that much, you're just going to tip it off. Now the residue will stay there. Get yourself a brush. Did anybody get my unicorn brushes? Oh, look at them. So just use a brush, take the excess off. It's very important that you take any excess off, because if it stays there, you don't want it to stay there. Okay. So it's $2.99. I'm just going to put that on there. The Versamark pen, if anybody's asking, it's on at $2.99. And then I'm just simply going round it, and then we move the powder out the way. Vanessa said, made it on the craft along while moving down the road. Not so shabby. Thanks for the beautiful Art Deco card. Oh, Vanessa, that's brilliant. Can't believe you crafted along while you were in your motorhome. And Betty says, just finished another hat while watching. You made the Art Deco. We'll make the Art Deco tomorrow. Brilliant. Okay, so I am holding the heater high, everybody, and then move it down. So this is doing the head gear. Takes a few seconds. There it goes. Starts to go. And then I'm doing this bit as well. You might not be able to see it, but I might do it in a different area. Catherine says, I bought the pack of card templates. They have helped me quite a lot. Thank you. You are very welcome. And Mary, is that you asking for the Versamark pen? If it is, I can add it to you. So I don't know if you can see. This is all glitter. You can see the glitter moving. Yeah. And you can see that I've added it to her detail. I need something bigger. How much are the unicorn brushes? Mary said, I think they are either $15.49 or $15.99. And Mary, you get a huge, these are them here. You get them, I've lost the brush. You get 7 brushes. Where's the brush I just had? You get 7 brushes, Mary. Oh, there it is. And that's them. If you want, look at those. Aren't they beautiful? And if I give you a white piece of paper, you can see they're called unicorn brushes because they look like that. And they're great for colouring in, and I use them for all different things, and they're brilliant. So if you want one, I will allocate one to your order. They are absolutely fabulous. Right, okay. So let me go through some of the product because some people have been asking me. So that is how easy you can see it shining, the Print Magic. I would have a go. If you've never had a go, you will not be disappointed. I can see everybody. Oh, I've got Estelle over on YouTube saying, gorgeous, you do the absolute best Art Deco. Oh, thank you, Estelle. And unicorn brush tool, you really have all the goodies, Debbie. Karen, oh, Karen, hey, Karen. These cards are just amazing. Well, I've just shown you how to create this card, everybody, so you should really have a go. And yes, Denise, you can have both the circle and the sunburst die added to your order. So we're just very quickly going to recap on the Art Deco because I've had a couple of people asking. So I've showed you, this is the springtime collection, okay? And I will be doing this collection, the collection that we've got is Gatsby, which is the collection after this one. So it's got the same colour tones, and I thought we could do something totally different. This has over 2,000 printable elements. And this item, everybody, is FB2403. Now, if you've never seen a USB key before, these are some of the designs from the collection. Now, we do this as a digital as well. So instead of $19.99, It is only $12.99. We've got it on promotion. You can make envelopes. You can do different cards with it because it got projects. You've got different characters in there that you can enjoy. Okay. And really, it is a beautiful, gorgeous collection for you to enjoy. So this is also available as a digital download that you can download it directly onto your computer. And that code is FB2405. Normally $14.99, it's $7.99. We're going to quickly have a look at this collection just so you can understand how it works. If anybody wants one, just allocate it to your comments and then we can get it sorted out. Nicholas just said, I've just done the inside with leftover paper and used one of the toppers as a pop-up. Brilliant idea, Nicola. Catherine says, your foam pad tool is absolutely fantastic. Can't believe how quick and easy it is to get the backs off. I know I would be totally lost without it, that's for sure. So this is the Gatsby Gardens and this is how it would work. These are how my USB keys and digital download collections look. When you actually get them home, whether you download it get it as a download. I know a lot of our international crafters prefer the download, so there's no postage, but also our UK crafters can also get it as a download. You can click onto it and so we click on design sheets, and how it works is then all the character sheets will come up. Then we click on, say for example, the first one. So they click on the first one and this is the design sheet. So you can see that there's that flower burst shape. All these shapes are nesting dies if people want to collect them, or you can just cut them out. Now to print this, all you need to do is click on the right hand side, and if you click on the right hand side, then your print preview will come up and you would click on print, but we're going to click on cancel. That's how easy it is to use my collections. But remember to click at there was a little X on the top that you would click. I will show you that again. We'll jump over, there you go, right at the top there's a little X and you close that down. Then what we're going to do is click on the next one, keep on the design sheet page 2, just to show you all the characters. Keep going, keep going. And if we click on the top left one, so you can see you've got more characters, beautiful colorways for you to all enjoy. We'll close this down, we'll go into the next one. We're just showing you a little bit of each. What device do I need to plug in to try any laptop? So Karen, you can use this collection with any computer or laptop or Mac, okay, as long as it's not older than 10 years old. It's been designed to a click and print system. So we click on the next page and then choose one and up will come up. Brilliant. Look how vibrant that is for spring. Absolutely beautiful. So we're going to look at the papers. The papers are great, okay, brilliant paper assortment on here. And we're just going to go through all of them. Look how many pages you got. You got pages and pages and pages. And there's that foiled one. Just go back and click on the aqua one. So click on that one. So you look at that. Look at the foil finish. That looks very metallic, doesn't it? And then what will come out of here, keep on going. There's more paper. So you can use it with all your crafty stash. And then keep on going. There's still more and more. This is one of the biggest collections we've got. Now, there's also in here, okay, dimensional cards. So you click on the dimensional cards, so you can click on it. And there's the corner card. Click on the corner card. And that's the corner card. The first one, I think it is that, yes. So you get two pieces together. And I'll show you that corner card in a second. So I'm just showing you a little bit of what there is. Okay, everybody. Stacey as well, this is beautiful. I'm definitely getting this. Would it work on a Chrome notebook? There is no reason, Stacey, why it wouldn't work on a Chrome notebook at all. Okay. I mean, it's all about clicking and printing. So as long as you've got access to a printer to your notebook, you'll be able to print off. Now, we wanted to show you one last thing, which was the envelopes. I mean, you've got inserts, you've got bows, you've got different sizes on here. So, for example, let's look at the small envelopes. You can see, click on the first one, look at that. Isn't that just a beautiful envelope? The person receiving it, you print that off. So we click on the print on the top right hand side. You don't have to do anything. But this is one thing I need to show you. You can change that. If you want to make it into a gift tag, if you go into your settings, there's a section where it has percentage, okay? If you change it to 50% or 60%, look, it's made a smaller envelope. So you can make your own gift tags, your gift envelopes as well, and you can personalize it with whatever size you want. Now this works with everything. Estelle says, downloads make me happy. Brilliant to hear. Okay. Mary says, have not received the template card making kit volume 3. I will look into that, Marianne. Is this the digital? I'll look into that and find that out. I'll just make a note of that. And I'll get this sorted out. Please check in your spam folder if anybody hasn't got something. Right, okay. So as you can see, there's so much on here, okay? And you've got matching inserts, you've got matching bows. You've also got the scenes, you've got the characters. If you click on the digi-stamps, these are the original drawings, okay? So if you want to colour your own in, so just click on a character. You've got, as you can see, the characters there. And Heather says, you always put loads on your kits. I know, I always do. So this is FB2403, which is the USB key. If you want the digital version, honestly, everybody, 2,000 printable elements, you're not going to be disappointed. It's FB, I forgot what the code is, FB2405. We're going to put that code up there. So if anybody wants that, yeah, it is Art Deco Gatsby Garden Digital Collection. Harry saying, Tina wants to know if there's a CD. Yes, there is a CD. If you want the CD, I can put that up. The CD will be $9.99. Wait a minute. Yes, $9.99, Harry. So if Tina wants it. Okay. Colin says, always love your Art Deco. Would you consider making Art Deco alphabet dies to complement the kits so you can personalize the cards? Caroline, it's on my list. So Marianne says, not sure if this worked. FB2402. Yes, Marianne, you have ordered the Daisy. That FB2402, Marianne, is the Daisy topper kit. Is that what you wanted? So I will show you the Daisy topper kit if that's what you want. Okay, so going back to showing you this picture. FB topper kit. If you wanted the actual Art Deco Gatsby Garden Digital Collection, it's FB2405, which is what you've seen on your screens, everybody. And that is that gorgeous corner card that was showing you earlier. And it goes flat, and the square envelopes on the collection. So Marianne, Brennan, if you're listening, you need to let me know if the FB2402 was the Daisy toppers that you wanted, or you wanted this collection. And yes, Janet, you can have some unicorn brushes, no problem. Okay, so I think that is about it with regard to the collection. Don't all go away because I've got some goodies to share with you, okay? If you've just joined us, you're going to have to watch us on, basically watch us on catch up again, because I have been chatting for over an hour. I started at 6:30 and I need to have some cold tea. I hope you enjoyed doing the stand-up stepper. It is such a fun project. So I've shown you how to create that, and you get these papers free on the download. You can see the link on Facebook, or I don't know where it's gone. Where's it gone? Do you know what? I really need to tie this up. Or I also showed you how you can create this stepper card this side. Now remember, the topper tells you where to cut. So you now know how to create those two. Now for anybody that's ordered products, just to recap on it. So especially because I've got newbies over on YouTube and newbies over on Facebook, just to let you know a couple of things. Oh, Marianne said yes, she wanted the Daisy topper. Brilliant. That's exactly what you've ordered. So how it works is, for example, we'll put up the adhesive glue up again. So this is Brilliant Glue. This is FB2397. If you wanted to order this, all you need to do is put the comments in the comment section that you're doing. You put the code and it'll be allocated next to your name. So this is the new Beacons Fabric Tack Glue, which does everything that the 3-in-1 glue does. And I was telling everybody that our next supply of stock, I do not know. We've run out of 3-in-1. So because I was desperate for glue, they've sent me this glue and they've negotiated a price. Normally it would be $13.99 because it's a fabric glue as well as a paper glue. And as well as leather and lace and wood, okay, it does paper crafting. So that's why it's on offer at $7.99. So if you want to have the glue, allocate it to your basket by putting FB2397. Now, if you're brand new to using the system either on Facebook or also on YouTube, okay, what you need to make sure you do is private message me your email address and your postal address. And then we'll set up an account and send you an email link on Monday, because this show is actually left open until Sunday at midnight. And then what will happen is you'll send an email, you'll receive an email. Please check your spam folder if it's the first time. And if you're missing an invoice, please also let me know, okay? And we'll resend it to you. Now, when you get your invoice, click on it and you can pay by debit card, credit card. You can even pay by PayPal. The other way to contact us and pay, you can do it over the phone on 07553 457 168. We're open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, everybody. Please bear in mind. And also you can contact us on info@debbimoredesigns.com or on our Facebook page at Debbie More Designs. However, please note that the admin side is not looked after every single day. So if there's anything urgent, please contact us direct and we'll try to get through all our messages on email and Facebook as soon as possible. So I need to let you know the winner, okay, of our like and share. It's Tracy Dean, and her quote comes, "Come day, go day, here comes Sunday." I like that one there. So Tracy, you are the winner of the like and share. So you are going to get some brand new goodies that are due in our offices in the next, I think it's the next 7 to 10 days. For anybody that's waiting for some prizes, they are just being processed. I know we're a few behind, and they should be with you next week. And then the rest, I would say, don't go away, because I'm going to give everybody a present. And this is very, very special, especially you newbies. Okay, I do this every Facebook show when we do a craft and chat session, which is like tonight as well. And it's only for people watching Facebook. So it's very important that you always stay to the end so you can get this. Now, this is a freebie to say thank you for your continued support. I would not be here without you. And hopefully I've made you smile a little bit. I know some of you have been feeling under the weather and you've picked up some inspiration to create a stand-up stepper. I want to see these everywhere on social. And hopefully I've made you smile a little bit, as I said. But I've got some more surprises. Tomorrow, by 10 o'clock, there will be a little gift going on Facebook, okay? It'll also be sent out via newsletter, everybody. So if anybody doesn't do Facebook, don't panic, and you're watching on YouTube, you'll be able to get the link off our newsletter, and that will be going out tomorrow as well. So how it works, this is a treasure hunt only for you wonderful crafters watching me on Facebook and also on YouTube. So make sure you click and like and follow me either on YouTube or Facebook or both. That would be brilliant. And what will happen tomorrow about 10 o'clock is you'll actually get a notification on Facebook and via newsletter that your present is now available, your treasure hunt. Now, this was inspired by my grandfather, who I miss him so much. I lost him I was going to say just recently, but time flies. It's now, I think, a year and a half. He was 100 and he was like my father, and he brought me up from, I think, 8 years old until I saw him last a few years ago. And he inspired me, and also he did treasure hunts all the time. So when lockdown happened, I had to come up with a way to keep you busy, to inspire you, and just to say thank you for all your support. And so the treasure hunt was born. And we'll continue to do it in my grandfather's memory. And also I've had so much feedback from everybody and you enjoy it. There is one catch, okay? You do have to make something with it. It's completely free. And you need to remember 2 of these things. Firstly, today's date, which is the 3rd of March. And then you need to remember FB Friday, which is the discount code. And the reason behind that is you nip over to debbimoredesigns.com, my website. Now, you're all automatically part of my crafting world, which means that you are a member. So you need to go to the printable download section and then the member section. And then you'll find a kit. I am not telling you what it is. All I will say is you will use it. It's gorgeous. Okay. And I'm dying to tell you what it is. I'm not going to tell you. And you'll see a picture, but it'll have the date, which is the 3rd of March Facebook. It'll say 3rd of March Facebook kit. And then you pop that into your basket. There will be a price on it because only people watching Facebook will get it for free. They'll get the code. So you put it into your basket, and then on the left-hand side, it says, do you have a discount code? And you pop that in and you say, you fill in FB Friday, Facebook Friday, and it'll go completely free. You download it and enjoy it. Please make a card for somebody. Please use it to raise money for charity. Send it to a key worker, a neighbour, and just say, thinking of you. And that's just a way of passing it on. And it's just something for me to you to say thank you for your continued support, and also to keep you busy and have loads of crafting fun at the weekend. So I'm going to say goodnight. I hope you've all enjoyed it and have lots of fun. Don't forget that I'm actually going to be on Hobby Maker TV. Now, I don't know what the number is. Do we know? Oh, look at that. Like magic, Dave has actually put on the banner on there. So it's Sky 670, Freeview 73, Freesat 807, or even on YouTube. Okay, so tomorrow at 3 and 5, I'm doing not tomorrow, Sunday, sorry, everybody. Sunday the 5th of March at 3 and 5, I'm doing Step into Spring. Look at the imagery. You are going to love it. It is gorgeous. And then at 7 p.m. on Friday, 5th of March, Sunday. Why can't I say this? It's been a long day. I'm going to be doing Art Deco Surprise Springtime. And look at that card in the corner. Can you recognise? So I'm going to have the Springtime collection on, as well as some other Art Deco kits on there for you to enjoy. So I think that's it for me for tonight and Dave. I will see you on Thursday here again for an inspirational show at 6:30. I'm not changing the date. All that leaves me to say good night. Take care. God bless you all. Now remember, if you have any messages or queries, put them in the actual feed, and the girls on Monday will pick it up, or send us a message via Facebook or email. Take care of yourself. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I hope you have loads of fun, and God bless you all. Take care and see you next week. Bye bye for now.